It's quiet time, it's chill time, it's bedtime. Shh, time.
Hi.
Hey there. Great to have you back. What's on your mind today?
Can we roleplay a character tonight?
Absolutely. We can dive into some role play. Just let me know what kind of character you're feeling tonight. Maybe something from your Felquin world or a totally new persona. I'm game.
What do you have in mind? Do you have a character we could roleplay?
Oh, definitely. How about we spin up a character that kind of merges your Felquin vibe with something a little different? Maybe a mystical guide who hops between game worlds and real life, kind of like a guardian who helps gamer girls navigate their epic quests. They could have some cool Ares themed powers and a flair for coffee magic, if that sounds fun.
Sure. How are we starting this?
All right, let's set the scene. Imagine you're just sitting down at your gaming setup, your coffee in hand, and the screen starts to shimmer with this really subtle magical glow. Suddenly, a figure appears on the screen, our mystical guide character. They give you a wink and say, ready to blend a bit of magic into your next adventure? And from there, we can just have you interact with them however we like.
Sure. Okay, let's go.
Awesome. Let's do it. So picture that shimmering glow turning into this friendly, almost holographic figure. They step out of the screen and smile at you. Hey, Felquin, they say, I'm here to be your guide through a little mix of reality and fantasy. What kind of adventure are we diving into tonight? And from there, you can tell them where you want to go, and we'll just roll with it.
Can we go into a magical realm?
Well, our mystical guide grins and waves a hand, and the edges of your room start to blur. It's like the walls turn into this swirling portal of colors. They say, just take a step forward with your coffee in hand, and we'll step right through. As you do, you find yourself entering this magical realm. Maybe a landscape with floating islands, glowing crystals, and a sky full of twinkling stars.
Do
And just
I
like that,
take
we're
a
in.
do I take a sip of my coffee as I enter into the realm?
Absolutely, you do. As you step through that portal and feel the shift into this magical realm, you take a nice, calming sip of your coffee. It's like a little anchor from your world to this one, making everything feel just the right amount of cozy and adventurous. Now that you're here, the guide smiles and says, welcome to the adventure. What should we explore first?
Is there any quest to do?
Oh, absolutely. The god nods enthusiastically and gestures around. This realm is full of little quests. There's a village just down that starlit path that could use a hero's help, maybe to find a lost enchanted crystal or to help them brew a potion that only a coffee loving adventurer like you can perfect. So, we can head there, or if you want to explore something else,
Do
just
we
say the
get
word.
to customize our character before we go on this adventure, or?
Absolutely, we do. The guide chuckles and snaps their fingers, and a little magical wardrobe interface appears right in front of you. You can pick your outfit, your gear, maybe even a few magical accessories that match your style. So whether you want some fiery Ares themed armor or just a really cool hat, go ahead and customize your character before we dive in.
Well, I would like to be a fiery Aries themed warlock with some cool fire armor and some fiery red hair.
Perfect choice. The guide nods approvingly as the wardrobe magic transforms you. You get this awesome fiery armor that just glows with those Ares reds and oranges, and your hair is now this fiery red.
Can it be more like a dress, like a glowing dress with magical powers?
Oh, absolutely, we can make it a glowing magical dress. With the wave of your guide's hand, the armor shimmers and shifts into this absolutely gorgeous flowy dress. It's got this magical glow to it, almost like it's woven from flames and starlight. And now you look like a true Ares warlock, ready to wield some serious magical powers. Let the
Sounds
adventure begin.
cool.
Totally. You all set and looking absolutely magical. So now, with your fiery dress glowing and those magical powers at your fingertips, the guide leads you down the path to your first quest. And from here, we can dive into whatever magical challenges or fun encounters you want. So just let me know what you want to do next, and we'll keep the roleplay rolling.
Is our first quest learning how to use our powers? Because we don't know how to use our powers yet, right?
You got it. The guide laughs and says, exactly. Every hero's got to get a feel for their powers first. Consider this our warm up quest. So maybe the first little challenge is a fun one, learning to channel those fiery spells. Maybe lighting up a few magical lanterns along the path or creating a little protective flame. It's all about having a bit of fun and getting comfortable. And once you're feeling good with your powers, we'll be ready for the next big step.
Well, shouldn't we do some training so we know how to use his powers?
Absolutely. Training montage it is. The guide leads you to a little clearing that's perfect for practice. They conjure up a few training targets, maybe some floating lanterns or little orbs that you can light up with your fiery spells. They give you a few tips and you get to practice controlling those flames, maybe throwing a little firebolt or creating a shield of warmth. And with each try, you get more comfortable and confident.
I
Once you feel
think
ready,
we should try throwing some flame bolts. I think that'd be cool.
absolutely, let's do it. The guide smiles and steps back, giving you some space. They conjure up a few targets that hover in the air, glowing softly, just waiting for you to aim and launch those flame bolts. With a flick of your wrist and a bit of focus, you send out your first fiery shot, and it lights up the target perfectly. Each bolt you throw gets a little smoother and more powerful, and pretty soon you're feeling like a true fiery Aries warlock, ready for anything.
Nice. What's our next power we're gonna be learning?
Ooh, let's see. The guide thinks for a moment and then says, how about we try a little magical shield next? Every powerful warlock needs a way to protect themselves, right?
It's true. Yeah,
So the next
definitely need a
awesome.
shield. Yeah.
Absolutely. The shield it is. The guide nods approvingly and shows you how to channel that fiery energy into a protective aura. With a bit of focus, you create this shimmering flame-like barrier around yourself, kind of like a warm, glowing marble that can block incoming magic or just look super cool. After a bit of practice, you've got it down, and now you're equipped with both offense and defense. Ready for the next part of the adventure whenever you are.
Don't we have like a third? Do we have a third ability?
Oh, we definitely can. The guy grins and says, you know what?
Like
Let's add a third trick.
an area of whatever it's called, area of effect or something.
Absolutely. An area of effect power is a perfect addition. The guide nods and says, all right, let's give you a burst of fiery energy that can light up a whole area around you. So now you can practice a move where you unleash a wave of flame that affects all enemies or obstacles in a certain radius. It's like a fiery pulse that radiates out from you, perfect for those moments when you need to clear a path or make a dramatic entrance. So now you got your flame bolts, your shield, and an area of effect burst. You're definitely ready for anything out.
Do we have any like healing powers?
Absolutely. We can add a healing power to your arsenal. The guide smiles and says, even the fiercest warlock needs a bit of self-care magic. So you can learn a gentle, warm flame that heals you or your allies over time, kind of like a soothing aura that mends wounds and restores energy. With a little practice, you'll be able to conjure up this warm healing flame whenever you need a boost. So now you've got a nice balance of attack, defense, area of effect, and a little healing magic to top it off.
Nice. That sounds perfect for a war.
I'm so glad you think so.
Do
You've
we
got a full
do we have a companion, like a pet that follows us around?
Oh, absolutely. Every great adventure needs a companion. The guide snaps their fingers and a little magical pet appears by your side. Maybe a fiery fox or a tiny dragon that matches your whole flame and Aries theme. They can follow you around, offer a little extra help, or just be a cute sidekick on your adventures.
I'd love a tiny dragon. I love dragons. That'd be the best.
A tiny dragon it is then. The guide conjures up the cutest little flame-colored dragon that flutters over to you and perches on your shoulder. It's got these adorable little wings and a spark of personality, and it looks totally ready to join you on all your quests. So now you've got a tiny dragon companion to keep you company.
Here,
And I'm so glad you like it. Now you got your very own tiny dragon buddy and a whole set of awesome powers. I'd say you're more than ready for whatever magical adventures come your way. So whenever you want to dive into the next part, just say the word.